Ling as their last pick would be of that Atlas. I think they want the Tabs to be a main damage dealer as well. But this time it will be Yukio Kazuki, the show earlier, who will play the Ling.
Okay,
And Kronos will
Shin.
just be on the Tabs.
Okay, Shin. This is hard if you're on the side of Nexplay Predator Solid. They probably forgotten about the Atlas. The Atlas is just way too good of a pick right here. Atlas and the Ling, you're giving like a 180% hit rate on the Tempest of Blades knockup. So that means that's still another mode of a wombo combo on the side here of Sinag Pilipinas.
Okay.
If they can make it work, they can make it work. But I mean, it's not that hard to pull off. To be honest, what the Atlas has to do is just stun someone, put him in place, use the ultimate, then Tempest of Blades. That's going to be 2 layers of disables, and that's going to be enough time for the Ling to take down someone.
And by the way, it does look like in an easier sense to understand the composition. It's about the team fights. No? The team fights and the skirmishes that can be done here by Sinag Pilipinas, whereas the pressure from NXP. They still have the PNK. Remember that.
And that is true. So, Shinbu, looking at it, they're really trying to go for the invade here, and they're just trying to annoy and Nexplay Predator Solid. I don't think they're aiming, to what do you call this, steal or get the buff on the side. They just want to stop them on their tracks so that Kronos can get early rain can get the earlier level 4 spike, then just probably win from there. And looking at Natalia here, this is the information that they need. Like, it's really good that if you're starting off with this, Yawi getting caught out, and look at this damage output. Korai, on the other hand, 1-for-1 trade, but Yawi will be the first blood.
But you have to remember that the one who got the final hit was H2O for that part. For that dive. That was very risky. Chester did really well on actually greeting them with that wild charge on the Grak. Knock up even under turret. I'm not so sure if somebody got a hit from under the turret, but doesn't matter. It's still these two teams, they're out for blood with a little lead here for the side of Sinag Pilipinas. They still want to snowball Kronos in. So it is Kronos and Yukio Kuzuki would be on that joint.
So they're converging up top, not really caring about what's happening to the bottom lane. They know that X-Board can't be bullied out of lane just because of the innate damage output that he has. And once the Firaga armor is down on his side, he's just gonna use the flicker to get away. But here comes an attempt for the side of Sinag Pilipinas. They kind of wasted their time there, so that's a win for Nexplay Predator Solid.
Nexplay Predator, yeah. Okay, the grouping can actually see that Sinag Pilipinas still is very much willing to take this fights in. Of course, Kronos just jumping around the walls. And I think Yawi is just holding on to that ultimate. Yep, available ultimate still for Yawi. But he didn't cast that one, making sure that H2 was within range to follow up before he used that Divine Judgment.
H2O. He's just annoying. He's just getting annoyed by Tiki. And that's the thing about the Ling and Lancelot matchup, is that they can burst each other down.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Shin, Tiki is the chess piece that makes Kronos better than the Lance on the other side. Because once the silence hits Lancelot, it just goes down from there. But right now, Tempest of Blades will connect, and look at this, Chester and the others just stacking up a lot of damage. Yawi here with the presence of mind going straight for Kronos. Kronos will go down, and that is going to be a big win for the side of Nexplay Predator Solid. Why? Because Lancelot lived.
Yep. Let's see here, Denver. Let's see if we can get the jump onto MB. A few hits here and there, ladies and gentlemen. Torchback. Ladies and gentlemen, it's still that Tams will be able to walk away from that fight. By the way, guys, I just want to inform you that the RGL is actually an international broadcast. So, despite us having a Filipino team taking on against another Filipino team, we have to do this commentary in English. Alright, so... Bear
I'm
with
telling
us.
you guys.
Bear with us as we bear with each other.
Yes. Barely bearing with each other. So
Yes.
we did say that. We did say earlier that if you comment there, why we won't we speak in Tagalog? You're just wasting your time.
Again, this is an English broadcast, so we have no choice, ladies and gentlemen. Well, anyway,
Yep.
focusing into the game, again, this is going to be the Nexplay Predator able to actually offset the lead established by the members of Sinag Pilipinas. H2 will continually getting the snowballs and the kills that they want, as 201 is already in the hands of this Lancelot. Divine Judgment to be casted here against Koray. Of course, Koray will be using his Octopus just to make that escape as the pressure is on coming in from that Popol and Chupa. Here is the pressure of Nexplay Predator. It's getting more and more established, but look at that. Denver actually step up against that fight with that X-board. Of course, H2O along with the Grok will be backing up here into the bottom lane, getting that revenge kill against Denver. Now, no space was capitalized on there by the members of Sinag Pilipinas.
Okay, so I, d- I don't really have a grasp on how this game is gonna go. I just see H2O having a good time, and Killing Spree will be the edge that he has against Kronos, because this is 100% a Ling versus Lancelot matchup. Whoever has the best assassination capability will 100% win this match. And they go inside. Look at this setup. Turtle has been slain. Atlas will steal it. Wow.
Yeah.
Now we will be the next target. But Kronos just gets away. He knows that he doesn't have the capability to fight. And look
Oh
at
my God.
H2O.
Yeah.
Fresh, super fine. He's not even gonna care about anything in the world because he doesn't even take damage. Killing Spree. What a good talent to take.
By the way, it's not just H2O. It's not just actually H2O. It's also Renegade. He has been dishing a big amount of damage amidst this fight, and it does look like that Kronos is not able to complete any assassination that he should be doing with this Ling against the backline here of the members of Nexplay Predator. Solid, they did realize that the Popol Cupa is alone onto the bottom lane side. Koray tries to corner Renegade, but they will be left with the dog. Dog here focusing on the Kronos. Step as a blade to be casted here. He has 1-3 dash, tries to do some damage, goes for the backline, and here comes H2O, went for the jump, and Ling was able to escape. Nicely done there coming in from that Ling.
And Kaja will go down. Denver here gets the right amount of damage onto that bird. So, Shin, Renegade has been keeping Ling at bay for quite some time now. And the thing is, Renegade has been really smart in just, pinpointing the location of the Ling. You have to give it up for him. Koray, on the other hand, has been very aggressive in terms of just going for the initiation.
By the way, yeah, that was a misposition, right?
Yes, that was the misposition.
Oh my God.
And you don't see that.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah,
see
you
that.
don't
You
see
really
those-
see that on H2O.
You don't see those mistakes on these players. Like, these players, they really know what they want to do and when they want to do it. Denver, that is a fighter
Oh
tab.
my God, yeah. That is a fighter tabs. And also, I just want to mention that because of H2O getting lost, they're losing pressure as well on this bottom lane and also top lane.
Oh, the Kaja isn't Renegade. I've been seeing Renegade
Yeah.
use the Kaja for quite some time. So it's Yawi.
Yawi, yes, yes.
Yawi. He's been doing great. I mean, I praised Renegade, but I'm gonna praise Yawi too. He's been keeping that Ling at bay. So you have to give it up for these people because Kronos. Look at his kill KDA. It's still at 1-1-2. So you can't really say that he's winning this fight against H2O.
Yeah,
H2O
yeah.
at 6-1-2.
Yes. It's still far. Actually, if we consider the gold, I would believe that it's still higher onto the pockets of H2O. But again, for the team gold though, on the team gold, it's quite even actually. I think it does look like over the past few minutes, it was the gold has been flowing in favor of Sinag Pilipinas.
Mm-hmm. Denver here just tanking up whatever MB is throwing at him. And that is a bit funny. Tiki here tanking up the towers, the turret shots. Kronos going in. They really want to take down this immortality charge because they know they're gonna have an easier time later. MB, the pop is there, but he's not gonna get anyone, and that is going to be 2 kills without any help from his team. Okay, so Korai, that Denver almost getting away, but Denver here is going to be a casualty of war, probably a straggler of war there on the side of NXP. I don't know, man. You could have run to the other bush if you wanted to, but he just stayed there.
I'm not so sure though. Had he run, I think especially with minions, I think H2O can get the chase onto him. But at least he could have bought time, right?
He bought time. That's exactly the main idea. If you run, you're really taking people away. And looking at the map right now, the Lord is at 1 second. That could have been the difference between him standing there and him running away from that fight. And Tams is really capable of running away at times.
Let's see here. Actually, H2O getting zoned out here by Korai. Actually curious about the impact of Tiki. He's still on this late game team fights. For the most part, it is unclear who still has the lead. But the pressure, and also the pressure. Look at that, Denver tries to go for the jump against the popular Cupid. The Ling also was in onto the bottom lane. And now we got H2O. He knows that he can actually fence here with Korai. And things are looking pretty gloomy for the side here of Sinag Pilipinas. All of their healths are actually dropped below 50%. But Tiki now zoning out Yawi, Divine Judgment under the turret. Tiki now trying to buy some time. Quite unneeded though. Quite unneeded. It does look like that is a mistake there by the Natalia.
And Korai here trying to get away. Kronos onto the back line, trying to take down H2O. H2O gets knocked up. And let us see, will he get away? H2O doesn't need to get away. H2O just needs to take you down, and that is the difference between the Ling and the Lancelot. Nexplay here, just going straight for the Lord. This is what they needed. Look at Denver. He's just trying to get away.
Indeed, ladies and gents. Look at that. Okay, now they're gonna be taking on the Lord, ladies and gentlemen. Denver still trying to establish pressure, but that is a big objective in favor of Team Nexplay Predator. If they make the most of this Lord, they're gonna be setting themselves to push this game to a game number 3. To push this series to a game number 3.
Okay. Chester. Oh, Chester, this is a bad position. Don't worry, that drop.
But here comes the Populent Cupa. Remember that the top lane is also being pushed by the Lord. Members here of Team Nexplay Predator starting to converge onto the mid lane side. They want to open up something. You have to remember that Yawi has this ultimate on and won't hesitate on actually taking any tank act for that side as long as it is safe to do. But yeah, there's gonna be the pause call from the side of Team Sinag Pilipinas.
Okay, so with that pause, we have a bit of a leeway to analyze the game. Natalia didn't really work this game. Like,
yes.
I thought that could have been the difference between Kronos' performance and the performance of H2O. But that wasn't really the case, because every time that Tiki would stay near H2O, there's always a threat of H2O just bursting her down. So, I mean, you couldn't really say that that was the best position, that was the best thing to actually think about. But it could have been a possibility, but it's not right now, because the early game was just way too good for H2.
Yes. The early game is really good for H2, and even the mid game, and now he's snowballed towards the late game. 9-1-4 on this Lancelot. Now the problem here is not really of the Ling, not getting a lead for the side of Sinag Pilipinas, but of their front line. Their front line is getting punished little by little, but by Yawi, by Renegade. Look at Korai and Yukio Kazuki. There will be a point in this game, there will be a time in this game where these front lines will struggle tanking the damage coming in from H2O.
So with this, the resume, the Lord is up top and it's marching forward. Let's see. That isn't what they needed here. If you're on the side of Sinag Pilipinas, Yukio Kazuki with that pick off, he just goes down. Korai here trying to go in, but look at H2O. He just goes in, not caring about the Tempest of Blades. He just dashes out. Denver here getting bit by the Chichu dog, and that Chichu dog will 100% be painful because Renny J has the items, he has the avarice, he doesn't need the kills, he just needs to hit the enemy team.
Yeah,
Now,
he just needs to hit the enemy team, but of course this is just getting extended for his game, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't matter. Unstoppable, double kill, triple kill, and that's the game. It will be close if the members of Nexplay Predator headed on by H2O. 1-1 on the series, we have a game 3.
Very fitting. I did say that